You can never go back. You can never go back. It's not immediately the most comforting set of words you've heard, I imagine. But I heard those words, and I knew there was a message for me, and maybe there's a message here for you, so I'll just say what I've got to say. I've been kind of on a roller coaster of emotion, going all the way up and coming back down. And whenever I come back down, it feels like the down is much worse than the circumstances should warrant. Do you feel that? Like, if you've ever gotten into, just had a great day or a great meditation, great breath work, something or other, great trip, and you're all the way up on cloud 9 or beyond. It is so fantastic to be there. And when you find that you wake up the next morning and that feeling is gone, that sense of lack, going from all the way up there to down to earth, I guess you could say, in a sense. that lack is so palpable. Because you had it all. You were there. You were in the presence of God. And now you feel like you're not. That's been happening to me over and over the past 2 weeks. I get up and come back down. What I do notice when I come back down into these, I guess, lower states of consciousness, for lack of a better word, the thing that pops up most for me is my belief in unworthiness. Oh, I don't deserve to have meaningful and fulfilling connections with friends and relationships. Oh, I don't deserve to have more money than I absolutely need to pay rent. Oh, I don't deserve to go and try and accomplish my greatest dreams and visions. I'm not worthy of any of that. Society doesn't value me. Like, I could spit the phrases that my ego, that this story is telling me for like 10 minutes straight. And I've really changed my perspective on these lower states and come to, in a weird way, enjoy being tired or sluggish or uninspired in their own weird way. And I'll explain. You see, we have to feel these resurgences, like these, I like to call them die-offs, as in ego die-offs. Parts of the false self are falling away from you. What I've found in the direct experience of what I just described is you have to, these things have to come up. You have to re-experience these lower states of consciousness, because there is so much stored in our unconscious, so much stored in our body itself, so many memories, regrets, emotions that have been stuffed down, that are unprocessed, that we have never looked at. And the only way to get these out is to see them. And it's just so beautiful, kind of the even-handedness you come to both sides of life with, the pleasure and the pain, the joy and the suffering. Because I see them now as whole as they are. And you can too. How can I say it better? It's very simple. It's very simple. Once all of your shadows have been brought into the light, you're in the light. There's nothing false about you, and you're totally in the light. there's no more work to do. There will always be work to do. Healing is just levels. Don't get it twisted. As long as you're a human, you'll be doing work and you'll be doing healing. But there's here we go. This is what I want you to understand and know. Even when things go south, you are still progressing. See, a lot of times you go up and come back down, and then you're like, oh, I'm moving backwards, I'm backsliding. Oh no, am I ever gonna get to that place again? Am I ever gonna be someone who feels whole again? And the undeniable truth is that you will be. It's just up to you how long that takes. You cannot go backwards. You cannot go back. Here's what I really wanted to get at. Consciousness cannot move backwards. You can't consciously forget something. Like, here's a good example of this. I was talking with a friend several years ago, and he was making music. I was a music major at the time in college, and we were talking about music and stuff, and I was like, yeah, if you learned like some music theory, you'd be able to kind of describe the things we're talking about back and forth really quick. And then he was like, yeah, but I'm worried about how learning music theory would like hamper my creativity. And I kind of just like accepted that at the time, but let's put it in a different field, like math. Say you are a mathematician. I don't know what do mathematicians do? That's a career. Like if you're a mathematician and you're doing your math work and you want to be able to understand these higher levels, but you've only got, say, 5th grade algebra skills. You can add, subtract, multiply, and divide. And you're worried that your creativity is going to be hampered by you learning calculus. It's like, if you want to go into solving all of these physics problems and complex math problems, like, you won't be able to do that without the calculus. And to go back to the music theory example, it's like, learning calculus won't diminish your remembrance of simple addition. Like, you won't forget that. You don't consciously... It's impossible. It's like impossible to forget things in that way. So I don't know. Look more at your life like an equation. Things are always being added into it. And sometimes these are negative numbers, and sometimes they're positive numbers. But each of them are expanding and growing this equation, this expression, that is a math term, this expression of what you are. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. To close it all off, you can never go back. You can't ever move backwards. You're always going forward, especially if you're on a conscious path. There's no way. Like, if you've glimpsed God or the Spirit once, you're never going to forget it again. It's going to change your life. Despite all the ups and downs, you are always moving towards that. Listen to this. Mistakes are just as much a part of our learning as our successes. Mistakes are just as much a part of our learning as our successes. That is a beautiful truth. So yeah, I just wanted to encourage anyone who's going through it for real right now. I know what it's like. I am there right now. And just remember, my friends, there is no other place to be except where you already are. Much love.